moi ça va super bien. Bon, écoutez, ça va. Je suis motivé. Bienvenue de poule de l'Evo 2016. Alors là, c'est le moins qu'on puisse dire, les amis. Alors là, c'est un petit peu pénible. Bon, allez, les amis. Allez. euh, non, c'est pas celui-là. Alors là, amusez-vous bien et bonne vidéo et bonne soirée. Ben, le meilleur gagne. Ultra David et Shen, pardon.
I'm Ultra David. That's right. We're going to be getting into more SF5. We're going to be saying that a lot this weekend. Yes, that's something we're going to say a lot because there is so much Street Fighter 5. Of course, we're going to be on
Là, je mange. Bon appétit,
there will
les
be
amis.
more in the future on SRK Evo 1 and 3, I think. It's all over the place. But as we said before, that's because there are over 5,000 people in this tournament, and that means that there's going to be a lot of action to cover, and we wanted to bring as much as we possibly could.
Yeah, in terms of video games, this is probably the largest tournament ever. Like, in terms of number of entrants.
It's hard to imagine that there have been more people in one weekend that have played at a video game tournament.
Yeah, I was actually talking with Ski Sonic earlier. It takes maybe, just do the guesstimate on how long that takes.
Yeah.
Add up all the time and see how many days of Street Fighter have been played this weekend.
Dude, you know what? I bet that Evo staff did those calculations when they were playing.
Because I would love to see if it, are we at a year? Are we at, more than a year's worth of Street Fighter play?
I don't know about a year, but, it's a lot.
But, yeah, we're going to continue right away. You can see on your screen right now is Black Skills from...
C'est américain, Connor... c'est américain aussi, je connais pas... des Américains. Momochi contre Joker. Momochi gagnant de Capcom Cup 2015. Le champion de...
Momochi just establishing fireball right away.
Already we're seeing some good stuff out of Joker. Very active, looks like. Oh, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. The whiffed crouching fierce, just like that Momochi had the whiff punish. That said, here's Joker again.
Goes for the uppercut. Wow. Momochi not scared.
He's never been scared. That's always been Momochi. Willing to do risky stuff. Oh!
Almost done. Oh, wow, wake up.
Regarde-moi ça.
Great stuff from Joker there.
Joker backed off a little bit.
Yeah, just trying to lower that stun as much as possible, but okay. Good reaction with the uppercut.
At that spot, it didn't seem like Momochi needed to do much. It didn't need to be active, so the jump there from Joker was very preemptive, unfortunately. I really think there is a range where Mika can play well, but when you see somebody like Kuro play her well, it's much closer than I think a lot of people expect. Okay, punish. Saves it with the bar. Hey, wow. Momochi looking good. He's going to get super. There it is.
There it is. But he's going to take that first game. And yeah, you can see it. It was a pretty calculated style of play there. Not what we're, accustomed to seeing from the U.S. Kent players. Just picking his moment, finding the right time, and getting the
son
punish
favori.
that way.
So when the game first came out, people, including me to be honest, thought that Mika didn't seem like she had a very strong ground game. But now that we have seen more of it, I do think she does. I just think you have to play at a range that's considered pretty uncomfortable by a lot of
normal.
people. It's much closer than you think it should be. The range
Alors
where
là,
Joker
c'est
is
moins qu'on
standing
puisse
at is
dire,
not really
les amis.
good. Oh, a little bit too far. I like this though. The pressure's looking solid. Had to make it safe there.
And now threw him in the corner. Oh, wow. Beating the meaty uppercut, it looked like. Okay, okay. This is the oh, you've got, whenever you go for that throw and they neutral jump, you have to have your anti-air ready to go. And Mika has that crouching strong, which works perfect in that situation. Oh, no, it baited out the throw. Big damage. Oh, no, whip punish from Momochi. Surprise there.
See Momochi back off.
Oh, wow.
So the range he backed off to
c'est
was
mort.
the range where if Joker had jumped, it's free Dragon Punch. And if
Pas
Joker
de
does
match
crouching
pour
pierce,
Momochi,
it's free Dragon
les
Punch.
amis.
And those have been the two main entrances for Joker, so I love Momochi backing off in that situation. Perfectly placed. That's understanding not just the character, but how your opponent wants to play.
All right, gets the combo. Look at that, 2 combos, and guess what? You're in the corner. All right, that time Momochi didn't get the proper meaty timing. He beat the EX Peach 1 time.
Joker's in trouble. That's it.
Right there, yep.
Allez.
And Momochi's gonna move on.
As we said, he is expected to go deep. And looking like it there, right? I mean, he looked...
Call it a ballroom again. It's so it's out of habit.
It's
how
not.
long this convention hall really is.
Right.
Suspense.
Right, we're finally gonna get BJ Unchained.
Non, c'est pas eux.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure whether it's an N or a T because we have different.
Ouais, ça semble de Dane mignonne.
Street Fighter 5. So if you're planning to play in the event, if you're
Alors.
planning to play at any of the events that are on the Capcom Pro Tour, make sure you are practicing on the Street Fighter 5 version on PlayStation 4.
So I believe this is Justice Life coming up next. That's what he signed up.
Allez. Voilà, moi j'aime bien. Ah, c'est qui c'était? Oh, c'est rien. C'est encore un américain. Ah, Xian, ça me fait plaisir.
Video games. Razor Cien versus SO Sasquatch, and then after this is going to be L from Japan against Cyrix from Colombia, and then we have Sentosu versus Atlas. But right now it's Razor Cien from Singapore against Sasquatch, who I will find out where he is from shortly.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see Razor Cien. Of course, he's been doing extremely well with Fang. Just recently got second place in Grand Finals at the G League this past weekend. Also part of the Capcom Pro Tour brought to you by Sony and PlayStation 4.
He's from the U.S. Sasquatch is U.S. Okay. So his third round matchup. You know, in that Grand Finals, Cien switched away from Fang and went to Ibuki. But that matchup was particularly rough. Cammy versus Fang is not easy for Fang at all.
Yes.
And so I get Cien wanting to try it out. I don't expect anything like that unless he's really harrowed badly in some matchup here. But in general, I expect him to stick with Fang. And Fangs have been getting stronger. You know, his Fang, Sonic Fox's Fang.
Even Dominion. He said that he has a bunch of tricks ready to pull out here at Evo.
Yeah, so. Mono. Like there are these Fangs out there that are doing work. And I think that's something that a lot of us recognize, right? When the game came out, remember us talking about it. He seemed like a weak character at the time, but
yeah.
you could tell in his tool set that there was a long-term ceiling, pretty high ceiling available to him.
I feel that about a lot of the characters that are considered, quote, weak. I know a lot of people thought Laura was kind of weak at first. She turned out to be a lot stronger. Zangief, who started out being strong, who has gone to being a lot of room to go back in the other direction. We saw Itabashi do really well at that same G League tournament.
That's right.
And a lot of people are starting to. I really feel like it's going to come down
Ouais,
to
meilleur Fang de
every time people activate
5 pour Xian.
right away instead of using it for V-skill. But in any case, we're at Fang and Vega. I can talk about Zangief all day.
I hear you.
This is not the time nor the place.
So what I heard is that there have been some changes to Fang in just the last week. Of course, there were some quote-unquote bug fixes.
Yeah.
Alors là, c'est moins qu'on peut se dire, les amis.
For him is that his hurt box doesn't go back
Alors là,
after doing that mine placement as it did before. So that is a little bit worse for him. So far, hasn't seemed to change how Cien plays.
Yeah, Cien plays a pretty offensive Fang. He likes to stay in your face.
I think that's how the character should be played, to be honest. And a lot of the Fang players are coalescing around that idea.
Yeah, the hardest part is, like, he looks like he's designed to be a defensive character, as with Dawson, as with Guile. And when you try to play him that way, you lose.
Yeah.
It's not actually how they should be played. They actually should be played kind of at this nice mix between offense and defense, you know, going back and forth.
Fang certainly has space control, but I just think he's not a traditional zoner. That's for sure. Really? Wow. Gutsy slide timing. Cien's gonna have to remember that.
I love that. You see how he went for the stand roundhouse as a meaty on wake up, and when he didn't wake up, he immediately went to counter crouch into the kick follow up. He had a situation for, had a solution for both situations that left him plus. To do combos.
Stun!
Oh, he's trying to be fancy.
Ow, and then he's gonna eat a super for his trouble. Cien's probably gonna chuckle about that one. Yeah.
This is gonna be a tough comeback.
Oh, I
Dans
love
la
that.
face.
What an interesting timing
I
for that.
love that because everyone's always expecting that towards roundhouse after he does that EX step. And instead he went to the counter crouch, and that gives you just enough space that he was like, oh shoot, must hit a button, and then boom, kick in your face.
Very unusual timing on that. Cool though.
Alors là...
Getting him all the way into the corner. Look at this.
Ça s'appelle popularité.
Oh, it's a grab instead.
Yep. And that's why he got thrown, because thinking the same thing as everybody else.
The setup, you got it. That's going to be a cross-up.
There is a Fang round if I've ever seen one right there. Once he starts getting that pressure going, it's really, it's confusing. He's got a lot of good left-right mix-ups that a lot of other characters do not have.
It's true.
And yeah, to utilize those the best, it's not about staying away. It's about getting in there.
Right.
But he's such an interesting character because you can plant Ryo Bendis, throw all the poison at different angles, which kind of set up the left-right mix-up.
You know, I like him. I play him.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, the poison is still there. No.
Alors là...
Oh, no.
So slide again. I feel like a lot of the damage that Sasquatch has made
Balle
has
de
been
match
from
pour...
slide.
Xian, pardon.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Et la fin du match.
For you. And there it is. Fang's going to take it. And I love how he had that high-low game. And how he did it was go low with low short and then high with jumping forward. So
yeah, he looked good. And It's like it's a third round matchup.
Colombie.
All right, let's see who they go with.
There's the handshake.
And it's interesting too because the way that the Japanese players turn out whenever they send all their players over here to the States or whenever they just travel out here, it's always a lot
Il y a
of
un
the
petit
stronger players.
soussaille
Just blow us
technique.
up, right? Now I remember there was one trip where Justin, I think it was Justin Marn and somebody else, it might have been Flo or something. They all went to Japan.
Okay.
And they played in the team tournament. And they blew up a bunch of the Japanese teams that were there.
Interesting.
He said average Japanese players are just like average players. You know what I mean? It's not like that they're all like super gods. So,
Okay, yeah.
You know, it's curious now to see if there's just a lot more Japanese players who just want to come out here for the experience. You know, right now it's just safe to assume like
M.
oh, he's from
Bison.
Japan, he must be amazing. You know what I mean? So, but I always like seeing M. Bison. I always like seeing him do well because I feel bad for him that everyone that like has said that he's not such a great character anymore.
It's probably not, but I do think that this
Ah,
match is pretty good for him.
n'importe quoi.
I like a lot of his skills versus Ryu. I think that he has the ability to deal with fireballs fine. Like, that's not a problem. His normals keep up probably better than Ryu's do at that range. And if Ryu makes a mistake like that, I mean, not only are you cornered, but you lost 200 life.
Right, and there's already some great information for Cyrix. Cyrix went for the target combo.
Moi, un truc que
and
je
L
comprends
did
pas.
not punish it at all. So there's a little bit of... Well, L is using Ryu, right? Yeah, okay. So I think... So Cyrix went for the stand medium into the Psycho Axe, which is punishable.
Yeah.
And L did not punish it. So I think that's a little bit of information for Cyrix, maybe some matchup unfamiliarity.
Un bonnet donné à la bonne.
So it's a mid-range control Ryu. I think that's the attempt here from L. But it's just such a big bet. Like we were saying in another match, I like that Bison can pressure Ryu. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, are you really concerned at this point?
Fair enough.
You know?
Yeah. But Bison likes to do a lot of his pressure from outside of the range where Dragon Punch will just hit unless he's sticking a button into it. Which means that doing a DP is pretty risky, pretty big risk in that situation.
Oh no, just outside of range for throw. And Chip is a real danger now because he could have just head stomped into super or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I really like Bison's chip game because he can do super in the air. So you can just do jump in super without having to land first. You just do super in the air. And that bubble of his super just
ça,
does
c'est pas
chip
maintenant.
wherever it's touching.
I haven't seen a lot of shenanigans with that air super. I wish I could see a little bit more.
Oh, I got some cross-ups with it, James. That's pretty sick. But, how often is that going to come up?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow, point blank absorbing into the counter. Of course, you don't have to absorb fireballs with M. Bison, right?
Ooh, well, okay.
Non, c'est pas la peine.
So L's trying to figure out ways to deal with this. We've seen a neutral jump from him. We've seen dragon punches from him. That was a grab, and it was not super safe grab. But we're seeing his attempts at dealing with things. Oh, that's one.
He walked forward into it, almost like he thought he was going to be able to make it under. Oh, crush counter sweep. Can he just get close to chip him out? Oh no, he just gets another crush counter sweep.
Non, je
there
peux
you go.
pas.
And I'm sure that was going to be canceled into V-trigger to make it safe.
All right, L gets around on the board.
Merde, je suis con.
Oh, again. Oh, is that too? Okay, no, that's close enough. So he's going to spin the meter right here in round 2, right at the start, which is pretty smart because then you have 2 more rounds to build a lot of that meter back.
Assuming you win it.
Yep. And, you know, if you're playing this game, you should always be assuming you're going to win it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Not everybody does, though. That's the thing. So, wake up throw.
Oh, wow, really jump around on some free that.
Oh, again.
Un petit peu maladresse.
But not going to work. And a proper punish from Cyrix. Now, Cyrix, that match.
We still haven't really seen L deal with this Bison pressure very well. We've seen that he has some tools, but they just haven't been consistent. He hasn't placed
Pas de match de Colombien.
going to win that. Oh, no. Not sure what he was going for on that slide. That was just almost feels like probably a reaction button.
Non, 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 pas
Now he's
cette fois.
getting the offense going. Oh, interesting. Try to counter that hit stop with standing roundhouse, but the devil's reverse timing changed up. And I actually think that was supposed to be a raw uppercut, not low jab into uppercut.
Sure, probably. Pretty good damage on that. So now Bison has all that mobility, great frame advantage, great damage available. Super for him, super for him. He has super.
Just wake up super. Yeah, there it is.
EXDP. Oh.
I would have
Dommage.
parry.
Let's see. No, you know what? Maybe that's what he tried because he can confer. So it looks like we found the players. We're going to let them get started.
62
That's
Gucci.
burnout fighter that you see there right in the middle there, right?
Yep, it
He's
is.
the one who did the commentary for the T-League tournament along with
Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi.
It's an international crew. I was talking with somebody earlier about how whenever we play somebody in a tournament, and of course I haven't done this for years now, but when I used to play in tournament, I would feign like I didn't know how to check buttons. How do you check buttons in this game? How do you do that? Because then everybody thinks, oh yeah, like, you don't know what's going on. You don't even know how to check buttons. I always used to do that.
those tactics,
until it like stopped. It started being obvious that, come on, Ultra David, I'm pretty sure you know.
yeah.
But like before that period of time, oh yeah, there were plenty of shenanigans. Believe me.
Yeah, you know, when you go to check buttons, you always pick the
C'est dure journée, les amis. C'est dure journée.
building up the mental strategies against that character, and then you switch.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Fang is not like that. Fang is of course, the last several months.
And it's tricky too because just by design, he seems like he's supposed to be a defensive character, and I think that's kind of deceitful, and it is what's kind of held back some of the Fang players in the past. So, as we mentioned, he can actually do super well as an offensive character.
Oh yeah.
So,
and this is a match that some folks think Fang wins.
Moi, ça me saoule plus.
Because he has good pressure. He has the ability to set up traps that are difficult for Chun-Li to deal
Ça
with.
manque des connaissances.
Just from the other side, I know a lot of people say that Chun-Li has no bad matchups in this game, but
Yeah.
There you go. Maybe a potential here.
I really like the mixing up between light kick Ryobenda and the medium. The medium is the one that stays, and light kick is the one that just pops back.
Wow, the ranges right now from Cien are immaculate in that situation. He has been throwing out.
Ooh,
okay.
There's willpower though.
Just dropped the combo, unfortunately, and he's going to get punished for it. And you see how Cien begins most of his close-range offense with safe on-block moves. You know, that's a really key thing to do.
Right.
You've seen him use the coward crouch.
Moi, un truc que je comprends pas,
Those are the three main ones, and those are the three main ones
c'est
that
trop
we
cher
see
pour
him
moi.
go with the start of his offense almost every time.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, they're easily. Okay, but here's willpower. Not out of it. Pretty close in life, even still. Even though it feels like this round has been dominated by Cien, the life lead is not that big. But he's playing the long game, that's for sure, especially with the poison right now. Especially with that gray damage right now. Oh, yeah.
Ouais, c'est trop pénible.
There it is. Got up one poison shot. That was the first air lightning kicks we've seen from Willpower.
That's true.
Oh, that's punishable, but Cien instead had it in mind to run away already, I think.
Look at this time. Yeah, wow. There's 9 seconds left. Hard to imagine Willpower having enough time to take that. You know, it worked out for Cien anyway.
Just going to eat a couple of poisons there. And now take a little bit of damage over time.
Ah, c'est quoi ça?
Gets the hit, so gets out of that poison.
Poison coming in.
Attends une seconde.
And nice too because it gives him V meter, which is
Voilà,
really important.
impeccable.
God, he just finds that right time. He just knew that Willpower really wanted to get in. What is going on?
Yeah. Oh, really? No anti-air from Willpower. That might be it, yes.
Yeah, there it is. There's a little bit of startup on those a little bit of delay, I should say.
Oh, yeah, he didn't just go for the seal? I wonder if that's what he tried and he screwed it up.
Yeah,
You can just do,
might have been.
you can do the sonic boom rather than the flash kick with punch and just get the juggle.
All right, well, there goes Sien's taking that first game pretty soundly.
Sixth win for player one.
All right, going right back into it.
You see what I mean about how Fang can
1-0
pretty
pour
well against her?
Xian.
He can pressure her pretty well.
Excusez-moi.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one weakness that Chun-Li has is that without meter, she really doesn't have any wake-ups. She has to deal with it outside of EX bird kick, and if you bait out that EX bird kick, that's a crush counter for you. Yeah, and it's so cool that Sien really is, whenever she's not poisoned, he will go for the V skill just to get that little bit of damage over time. You know, he's kind of playing
Alors
this long
là,
game that it will add up eventually.
c'est moins qu'on peut se dire.
And again, it's not just that the poison damage is in there. Pow is cute. It's also that she doesn't lose her gray life when she's poisoned. That gray life sticks around. And that can be really important for Fang.
Oh, he's going to be able to combo off of that. Yeah, there it is. And you saw that expression from Willpower supposed to do to this thing. And honestly, oh, he did it again. Oh,
That's so cool to see Fang do. Those are charge motions. Oh, that's stun.
you know, part of me really wishes that when he did forward and back dash.
Alors là,
There you go. Xian takes it over Willpower.
Yeah,
Ah.
again, you know, I was talking about
Deuxième
it between the
qualification
rounds. One of the
pour,
things that actually was sad to
Xian.
see.
c'est qui? On va voir.
Don't need any Sally needs or Chaos needs. We've
Les
got
autres, je
Sally
connais
here
pas.
and Chaos are here to take.
So a couple of American players coming.
All right.
Ça c'est Australie. C'est pas Australie, c'est Nouvelle-Zélande. Je sais pas, on va voir.
But he doesn't have great anti-airs for dealing with Nikali. Nikali does have good defense himself, and so he can get away from Keith better than most characters can.
Right.
And, you know, he can pressure in a way that Keith can't deal too much about with those seismos right there.
Right. The ground pounds are the big problem, and then when you finally do get the jump in, just like that, you get difficult to deal with at times. And so there it is. Shen always already disrespect Zangief on his wake up. I still see a lot of people play against Zangief almost as if they're playing Street Fighter 4 Zangief.
Yeah.
And they don't dash up and like pressure him on his wake up, but he is absolutely vulnerable. Nice using that knee to get over the ground pound. That's going to be one of the key tools to get over ground pound because you can move forward, you can avoid it, and you kind of have a little bit of advantage after it whips. But you just have to make sure you time it well. Nice, throwing him right out of that V-skill.
Arnaud, il a raison. Il va bouger le cul le PSG, sinon c'est la merde.
Kick right over the seismo.
Hey, look how early he was able to activate that V-trigger. He's barely lost any health.
Oh, we went go for the
that's
grab.
it,
It's the
super.
classic bait as you're getting up as a grappler and the opponent's right next to you and you have super, they jump 8 times out of 10.
Yeah,
Ça, excusez-moi, c'est pas après vous. C'est pas après vous.
He was like, oh man, like 8 out of 10 times.
C'est l'autre, comment ça s'appelle?
Alright, so Shen Cheng taking that one.
C'est l'autre sport, d'ailleurs.
Pretty much.
Just play Seismo uppercut game. And you know what? There's no reason to change the game up. Why change it up if it's working so well? So just keep going for it. There you see, remember how earlier we were seeing him do those close range Seismos? He is still going at it.
That's true, but it hasn't really cost him in this match so far.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Iron Soul do, toward medium kick at that range. We haven't seen him do charge spears. There you go. There you go. Yep. Certainly Geef has tools.
All right. So he's in with the EX, goes after him, but just the crouch short, crouch light punch, nothing else.
Valide ça. Ça
Yeah, he
fait
gets a stun. He might be able to get the round on this.
mal.
Should be able to.
That's it right
Yeah.
there.
Ah, stun déjà.
He doesn't completely just melt down on that last combo there.
Pas de... Non, c'est...
It's all good. Okay,
C'est
good
qui?
stuff.
Je sais pas, j'en sais rien.
Again, that's kind of difference between, you know, we talked about that other expression. Remember how he looked exasperated, like, what do I do?
Yeah.
But Iron Soul remaining focused. I like seeing that.
Okay, nice. I love the timing on that roundhouse. Okay, just walked up. Yep.
Okay, that was comboed.
Yes. A lot of gray life on Iron Soul's side right now, but it's going away. And I like how he's playing this right now. Can Shen get it? Super. Oh, okay.
Okay. Gets a throw reset. Oh, he gets the crush counter roundhouse, but nothing to follow up.
Right, and the jab.
Shen sitting on all that super.
Yeah, Shen is very dangerous right now. Now 10, the anti-air. And look how worried, you see how worried Iron Soul is about the wake up from Shen Chang?
Right.
Shen was able to wake up with jab, whatever it was, because Iron Soul was pressuring. He was too concerned. So it's unfortunate for him that he backed Shen all the way back up. Great job to him in doing so, but then once he found the corner, I think he started to overthink it a little bit.
Alors,
He's in again, but on those situations, he's always using the jump medium kick at a really high height that he can't combo very well. If he could react to the ground pound a little bit better, switch to maybe fierce or roundhouse, he could get a more substantial combo.
A lot of jumps right now from both players.
And a huge life lead for Iron Soul.
Oh, this time he did go for the hit.
Oh, but
No
not, he
punish, you
missed
can
the call,
super,
yeah.
you can EX, you can do a lot of things.
balle de match pour Shang.
So concerned about the size mode, not ready for the dash up throw.
He's slowly trying to make his way in. Oh, the overhead, if blocked, that's punishable by super.
Yeah, see, there's a problem right there. If your reaction is the stand jab as an anti-air with Zangief, especially
Oh,
Zangief,
fuck.
because you're so used to hitting 3 punches to lariat and anti-air people. But if you trained yourself and switched it to stand jab, it'll lose against those cross-ups.
Ah, déjà la pub.
And we are back.
No.
Ouais, de retour.
Bleeding out with that Prince purple.
Mike Cross.
This is Z, and I am joined by. Oh, wait. Wow,
Déjà commencé?
profiling. Do we all look the same?
Wow.
It says that I'm James Chen.
And it said that I'm also David. What you trying to say?
Ah, Momochi.
What are you trying to say?
I know my eyes aren't the beadiest.
And I know I enunciate my words, but
The profiling here.
goodness gracious, wow guys, very professional, very professional.
That is a thug.
With you, you know, thank you for allowing me to bless the chair.
I assembled these chairs, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah. Good thing when the sponsors send it, they don't send someone to assemble them. So at 1 a.m. in the morning, I was with the Allen wrench.
Oh my goodness, the things this man does for the community.
And I was tired,
Alors
so
là,
I think you're sitting on
c'est-
like a very
c'est pénible.
precarious chair that might falter and destroy your lower lumbar.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Lumbars. We dropped them.
Low bars. E.G. Momochi.
Tell me about Yomi MIT. Everyone knows who Momochi is, but I
Yes.
heard that Yomi had disbanded. But here we are seeing MIT
So-
versus Momochi.
Right, so I don't know exactly. I'm in the same boat as you right now. I guess Yomi is still around. Yomi is going strong, but they do have a large pool of people on their roster.
That's funny because
Ouais,
I mean, if
mais
you're Momochi and
c'est
you
pas
got one of the
glorieux.
best Yomis in the business,
This is sick, but go ahead, yes.
keep going.
Oh, wait. He's putting up...
Let me tell you something. First off, this is... Had Choco Blanca ask K-Brad in advance on Wednesday, please come play Momochi so he can practice against Cammy. Was he preparing for his polls? Did he do that much research where he knew everybody in his poll? That is insane. Momochi.
It's crazy. Two things that strike me from that anecdote. One, Momochi with waifu teaming up to get intel.
Yes.
It is an information warfare when everyone has good reactions, max combos. And then secondly, that EG, you know, we bleed purple, but those boys certainly bleed blue.
Yep.
The EG Alliance, long may it reign.
Yes. Okay. Nice.
Wow. Zem reactions.
Okay.
One thing interesting to note is that Momochi, what did he win last year? Was it Evo?
Yes.
He won it by practicing with Choco Blanca in the hotel room with training mode.
That's so sick.
Because the dummy options for set play weren't like as strong as they are in Street Fighter 5, where you have much more customizability.
Right.
He won with Choco as the sparring partner.
That's so sick.
You want to talk about couple goals?
Yeah.
That
is definitely,
that's anime right there.
Train with me the way you train with Choco.
Yes.
You know, that kind of thing.
Yomi with the pensive look. Even though it is a different game, this is your reigning 2015 EVO champion, and he certainly carries himself with that swagger. He is known in Japan, actually, among all the pro players, as the one that is the most reclusive, along with Daigo.
Yes.
He does not come out to the weeklies. He does not run first to 50 sets. He will sit in a training room, infiltration style, and just iterate in his mind. It is a battle between his willpower, his creativity, but he has graduated from the grind that a lot of players know.
Well, that is Momochi. He is definitely a genius. He's gone the philosophical route with practicing. And I think that is probably the best way. Once you've reached that certain skill, that certain ceiling, and training mode can only do so much, then you just gotta think about your matches. Momochi.
I mean, if there's a samurai, he is the ninja, lurking in the darkness, assassinating these gaijin for the money.
Here he is.
Look at this. Such optimal combos. Will he pee on Yomi? Yes, he does.
Wow. He is... Yeah, I think he's pretty confident right now. Perhaps the training has paid off. If that even happened, I know he was asking, and I saw that, but I don't even know if that actually went down, if they actually practiced.
Think of what it takes for a champion to research a player who, you know, Yomi is very good, but even to give him that respect and call out one of your team members to practice against, that is the dedication and training that has led up to why he is a champion.
Yeah.
Respect everyone.
Yes, exactly. And Emoji looks like he's swinging the momentum towards his side.
Yeah.
Really close to closing it
Alors
out.
là,
There it is.
j'arrive
Number
pas à
one
décider.
stunner. Aye.
Nice. Well done from Emoji.
And
Ah,
MIT.
Momochi.
Yomi's Punisher shirt. Like, what are you doing? Like, registration's here. He's like, no, I already got my badge, but I lost it.
Oh, Poco, my goodness.
The machine, ladies and gentlemen. And
J'ai rien dit de dire ferme ton garage à tarte.
I think he does all right.
Dai
I
mignonne.
think he does fine.
this gentleman,
Allez, t'es mignonne.
Edwin
Allez, Kevin.
is his name.
did you check out the... Thank you very much for joining us for the EVO Championships series.
Ah, yes. The EVO Championships. There's nothing wrong with being champion of the world, you know?
No, what happened is, So ESPN is obviously here for this weekend. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to you on that, by the way.
Oh God.
But ESPN famous for its spelling bee championships. They brought their production crew here, and that is why it is spelled that way.
Allez.
Championships. Can you use that in a sentence? Can you?
That's so funny. So funny. Video footage of me, of like.
Il choisit Fang,
years
sans
ago,
réfléchir.
Talking about the spelling bee and how.
Oh, really?
How it shouldn't be on.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're going to be saying that to you. Yeah.
Yep, I remember clearly saying that. Man of my word, I did say it. I'll own up to it.
Can you repeat that in a sentence? What is this outfit that Fong is using?
Is that Dominion?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Dominion. Wow. Him using this character is surprising. But I can understand.
À cause de
Why
replay,
Fong
on
did
t'a
not why
vu.
not dial, which would have been like the most easiest, I think, expectation of people.
Because in the beginning, he wanted a charge character as he played.
Allez, Dominion,
So he went with the
montre-leur
close
quoi
thing,
tu es instable.
And I'm pretty sure it's too hard to switch over once you put in enough time.
This is true. Your hand is like perpetually locked in the back position.
Yep. Before, it feels really good to
Ah non, 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 ça va.
Do you think that it can get you to the pinnacle and raise that Evo trophy at the end of the day?
Anybody, I'm pretty sure there's like some, Evo Frog, right?
Right. Okay. Maybe
Yeah.
Turbo would have worked.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Super Turbo Balrog was like something else. That was like a showdown.
Allez,
That could charge, it was crazy.
oh,
pas nappe,
getting in.
Dominion,
That
tranquille.
the high step.
Getting hit by the Jimmy Choo.
C'est bien.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That
Ouais,
is
c'est
insane.
bien.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, it's a good uppercut, yeah.
oh non, 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 non.
Could have got another roundhouse hit.
Ouais, c'est bien, c'est bien.
Oh, nice.
Goes with a flappy bird.
C'est bien. Dominion.
Have you ever been fonged on, Fong critical art, and you're just walking and just
Yeah.
droppings hit you?
Yes, I have.
And did
he
that
does
Dave?
it, you block it, it switches sides, and he
Yeah.
still drops. Yeah, he's
Guano. So one thing, Fong players do have to brag about is pretty good normals in the mid screen.
Yes, they definitely got him.
Allez.
Obviously not the strongest of characters, but at least he has a very deceptive range with his baggy arm sleeves.
Ouais, c'est
Yes,
une
yeah, exactly. You don't know
dinguerie.
how far he's extending, but man, the pressure that Fong can deliver is very, very aggravating at times.
No punish there, or inappropriate punish there from Edwin.
Yes. That was
Pour
sneaky.
Dominion.
Dominion doing good.
Balle
This
de
is
match
not-
pour Kevin.
again, this is not winner's final for this pool.
That instant overhead game is crazy.
Yeah. Non, ça va.
All right. Again,
Non, fais pas ça.
Premiere is that a lot of people, including Shanghai, who was the Evento champion,
C'est pas grave.
right through poison. They were not deterred to
C'est
take
pas grave,
the poison damage
Dominion.
as it
C'est
does
pas la
damage.
fin du monde.
The decrease is so minuscule that he just took the damage and walked right through it. Will Edwin employ the same strategy? Will a lot of top players employ the same strategy?
Just taking the damage,
Just taking that poison.
you got to take the poison and let that die. It doesn't do too much. So. Oh,
And that's that Flappy Bird special.
look at the damage.
Aye.
Oh my goodness.
Like instant.
Allez, vas-y.
Overhead game.
Parfait KO. Merci.
OHG.
Merci, Kevin. Je suis fier de toi.
And of course, the next step is like instant, like
That's so
over
brilliant.
neck.
I'm sorry.
Fong has the best over neck attack in here.
I'm sorry. That is so brilliant.
Traditionally, have picked, gravitated towards strong players.
Ah, ça, je
That's how you're
connais
gonna
pas.
beat, a billion other competitors.
That's true. Yeah.
seconds.
PGA Dizzy versus Brandetti. Everybody getting their buttons right?
They just button checking like that Brexit vote.
That's right.
They just check it. This one ain't for realsies though. We just just checking with the leave vote. Wait, this for real? This match? This is match?
This is match. He's definitely here. I saw him walking around yesterday.
Yeah, that fool is too powerful in real life.
Yeah, he is.
Alors,
we only
les
allow
autres, je
people
connais pas.
in the USA and the EU. It's in some union.
Yeah.
Cannot be some renegade tribe to be on the Capcom Pro Tour commentary. If you are wondering about that man's absence, we certainly miss him. But until they get their act together, we will dearly miss him and F-word. They had a
corner booth over there. Yep.
and I think it was just like a photo op with F-Champ. So if you wanted to get in on that, the problem is that when you take a picture with F-Champ, his clothes will reflect your flash.
That's true.
You'll see nothing but a jacket. So don't use your
Alors
flash
là,
against F-Champ if you're getting a picture. Cole, he's sort of
Jason
been,
Cole.
yeah. It's been here since.
Hit by. Man.
alors, il y a quoi d'autre?
That's the problem. I'm not built for this.
I don't know why we.
I'm not built for this.
Yeah,
Qui ce gars?
certainly has melted the best of men.
Yes.
Up next is Team Spooky's Nerd Joss versus
Nerd
Brass.
Josh. And this is, earlier I was there with Bay Rudy on the mic, and he desperately wanted to see some Rashid love this tournament. And now I hope he's watching, because now he's going to get a chance to do, get to see some good Rashid level play. And against Brass, who's Kyle we saw earlier put in some overtime. This man is all hungry humaned out from head to toe. That beautiful hat and t-shirt on. He's got. Round one. Yes. Oh, here we go. Brass opening up with full underway.
No.
We have Red Panda Knuckle Dust versus
Knuckle Dust.
R1. What if dude didn't finish the last two letters of his name? And it was actually supposed to be. Yes.
Je connais personne.
Great reactions. And I have, for the entirety of this game that has been out, I've never seen somebody vertical jump punish it. Everyone back jumps and doesn't really get anything.
Yeah.
Ronaldo capitalizing on his opponent's obvious move. And that move on Wake Up is so broken.
Crouch medium punch.
Non-throwable, airborne, hits meat, he can combo into it. Not fair.
Too good. It's too good.
Yeah. XGC is all about inclusion. Seems like Team
Allez.
Spirit Zero
Ah,
versus Soul
infiltration.
versus his opponent Magneto 1080p. We know you're watching this stream
Magneto
in
1080p. 1080p. I like that name.
2 years we're gonna have like CPT and 4K, and
Oh,
you would, like I just can't commentate. Like you're gonna see every wrinkle and every like
You know what though?
dad bod.
You know, sometimes you just gotta
Yeah.
let it rock. Ain't no sense in fronting. Yeah, this is me. Yeah.
Hopefully we're
Let it
still around the
Yeah, I'll say. Who knows? I don't know if I'll. 2 years from now. anything can
Blu-ray, Evo and Blu-ray.
happen.
Remember the name well.
Magneto 1080p. Let's see if Saul Beast is about to catch that high def ass whooping.
And if you're catching the CPT broadcast in Korean, do not subscribe to Esports Chairs. We sit on the ground with monsters. It is the newly engaged John Choi.
That's right, yeah.
John
Congratulations,
Choi.
Yeah, no.
Alex Valley.
That picture of you that he was tweeting was like 4 hours ago, wasn't it? Yeah.
Moi j'aime bien Alex Valley.
Sorry, Mike. I'm sorry.
Il y a un souci
I never want to
technique.
hear you apologize to me again. This is lessons when you're too good at your job. Stop. Please. No. Pulling in all directions.
Stop. Ooh, Alex, right.
Now, why is it, speaking of championships, did you not want the spelling bee on? Like, that was interesting.
I felt like what we did was more competitive and more entertaining. That simple.
Okay.
Yep.
But the same, like, animosity and resistance to, something like a spelling bee is probably what some
Allez.
people will be experiencing.
100%.
It's come full circle. How will you defend yourself, good sir,
Allez,
Because
when
spelling,
you were on top 8 from those people?
allez
that don't
Alex,
understand, like, why is
j'y crois en
because
toi.
spelling bees don't sell out the Mandalay Bay Arena, the Vince Arena.
Huh. I never thought about that. Yeah. Okay.
There. Any more questions? Please direct them to me. I have no problem answering them. Here we go. Alex Valle versus True MT. Oh,
Alors là,
yes. Yes.
It's another question, like, why did Valle switch from Ryu?
You know, I mean, this is a guy who, when he saw this game, he said, I'm not going to be stubborn in my way.
No.
Just mauling. And, he
Ah,
wanted
stun.
to, really experiment. He's found Rashid, and I guess it
Oh,
was
oh.
Oh, we got TC combo.
Fais gaffe.
Wow,
Non.
that's big damage. I love when ball
Oh!
Moi je rappelle Alex Valley contre
Finish off the ricochet.
Daigo.
Yeah.
C'est le match pour l'année
Oh.
99.
Okay, walk right underneath Balrog. No mix-ups there.
Gonna whack him on the head. That pink bubble gum. That's important, though. As you were explaining his character choice, Valle went out of his comfort zone, and I think that's so important for growth as a character,
Yes.
as a player.
Yep.
Not
Got
always resting on your laurels, but going something that you've never done before. Oh my goodness! But he's gonna eat some damage.
Ooh, Valle. Alex
Oh,
Valle.
stun.
Alex
Coup de bol.
Valle.
1-0.
Yes.
As he just ripped the
C'est un coup de bol.
HP bar in half.
Oh my goodness. Quite some stuff there. Quite feat.
And you guys love the Capcom Pro Tour. Of course, you should also, which is a premiere in North America in Southern California.
Alex Valle now bringing the offense again
Ouais,
to True
c'est-
MT.
On a des
Balrog's
tonnes.
weakness is getting rushed down.
Okay. Who'd you hear this from? Oh my goodness.
Various players. Okay. Justin Wong, Flash, K-Brad, all of them said the same thing. Just rush Balrog down and he can't do anything.
That's hilarious because Alex's hashtag is RTSD.
To rush that special person in your life down.
Oh wow, nice preemptive jump. But what does he have left in the tank?
Bon, pas de match pour Alex Valley.
Okay. Oh, punch in the face. Yes.
Wow, that was a think you punish at that range, yep.
Okay, just keeping the pressure on right now.
Like you
And
said.
it is looking serious, yes. Okay. Oh! Reactions. Valle has that.
Allez.
I love this song.
Like you said, constant pressure is making his opponent cave in to. Okay, yeah.
Well done there from Alex Valle. Doing work, doing
Ah,
done.
2-0.
A tweet from Mission
Simple et
Start
sans
podcast.
bavure.
Oh, snap, Uncle!
Oh, incroyable.
This is a Zangief cosplay.
Verse mirror. Maybe in the world.
Yeah.
C'est
like
qui ce
kicking the
gars?
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? That was the truth.
So, coming up now.
Dusting set up. But again,
Oh, that was interesting.
no variation from the previous.
Allez.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Evolution 2016.
C'est Guylan, Shen, Jem Shen.
Happy to see all of you here today for some more pool play action.
That's right. I mean, we're down from like 5,100 players to like 3,000 or something like that.
A lot of bodies on the floor here already today, and we're looking to add some more to that count.
That's right. And we're going to start almost right away. We're going to be going with Vicious and a Pyro Nelco.
Tell me about Pyro Nelco. Do you know anything about this player yet?
Not sure. I mean, I'm very familiar with Vicious.
Vicious, yeah. He's a mainstay and like a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah,
so.
he's at Wednesday Night Fights all the time. He's also my voice twin.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Interesting. I didn't know. I've watched him play before at Wednesday Night Fights, but voice twin is it's like a weird, scary kind of doppelganger out in the
He
world.
does commentary at Wednesday Night Fights every once
That's
in
true.
a while.
I guess I have heard him, and I guess I mean,
there was literally
your
one
voice
time.
is unique to me, but yeah.
There was literally one time I turned on Wednesday Night Fights and he was commentating, and I was like, and yeah, so.
I'm
But
at
then
your
again,
house.
that could be senility as well. you
Could
know?
be, yeah. It's been a long road.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't know much about Pyronelco, but
That's what we were discussing earlier on the stream today, but that is one of the greatest excitements to me about pool play. Pool play, of course, you're not going to get necessarily the caliber of, top champions facing off at this stage in the tournament, but the power of the younger player is, or the unknown player, or relatively unknown, he has nothing to lose, and you got a lot on the line. So if they're able to flip that table on you and
Bayer
flip the script and
Leverkusen.
scare you as sort of the better known player that you might get eliminated in pools by somebody who's lesser known, that's a scary feeling. It causes you make bad decisions.
yep, exactly. And the scary thing about this is with 5,000 people, you never know one of these guys, that silent killer.
Oh, they're
who's
sleepers,
just, who's just been chilling there at home.
Wait to see those big Peter combos.
Marx.
Chun-Li, again, a character who I believe in on paper a lot, but interesting book and a good
Allez,
translation
Dengo.
and bringing it here to America. And,
Ils sont favoris, c'est normal.
That was very cool, but you can see Beast Daigo, who's actually been streaming a lot as well with Daigo Beast TV.
Yep, he's been doing all sorts of things. And up against Swilly here,
Couseres.
tough draw. Should be exciting.
Couseres. Moi, c'est la
I like
Suède.
his movement so far. Draws first blood against the Beast.
You always have to be careful, though, because a lot of times when you fight a guy like Daigo, you show all your cards right away, and then you have nothing left in the tank once they figure everything out.
He is quite comfortable basically giving you an IQ test in the first round of the matches to try to
Alors
determine
là,
how you tend to react to things.
Yeah, you saw that wake-up uppercut there
Yeah.
from Daigo earlier.
And he just jumped in and stood there doing nothing right in front of Swilly to see what the reaction would be. but Swilly hanging tough here. Sweet keeps
Ils
it in
sont
the front.
très puissants,
Lands the
Dego.
EX.
Il était
Okay,
strictement
there we go.
puissant.
Great stuff getting in there. So one, again, that movement doing so well.
Wow.
Ah, dommage.
Love it. Yeah, this guy's looking very clean. Obviously, not uncommon for the Beast to lose the first round, but all props to Swilly right there. Really great movement.
I mean, there's a difference between winning what seems like, you know, using everything you got in
Yeah.
gimmicks, and then there's also winning with some great footsie work right
And
now.
beautiful overhead to hop over the low poke from Daigo.
Yeah, so Daigo here, almost kind of seeming like he doesn't have a clear plan right now. But, okay, there
All
we
right,
go.
here he comes. Does he have the read? Okay, he's going to put him in this blender.
No.
The uppercut.
Oh, no. Almost
That hurts.
done.
And the dizzy overhead.
Oh,
Yes,
stun,
there
ça
it
c'est bonne
is.
nouvelle.
It's
Ça
so
c'est
funny
bonne
because,
nouvelle.
like, everyone is
Pour
like, okay, this
Dingo.
overhead's coming, but then you're like, but wait, it's
Il
Daigo.
ressaisit
So
bien.
he's not
He
gonna
won't do
over-
that.
yeah.
Oh, dang it. Yeah.
It's that wheel of mind games
Yes.
again. Oh!
Shuku,
Just to see if he can put
Hadouken.
him on a slight overcommitment, but Swilly right back into it. I like the aggression here. Saying I will not sit idly by.
Yeah, so large times when someone like Daigo wins a round like he did in round 2, it kind of shuts your offense down. But Swilly, I like the fact that he's still being aggressive.
Yeah, he stayed right in there and is hanging tough here. Opportunity, a little drop.
And with all that meter, he's technically not behind, but
Alors là.
Daigo's seen that one before.
Yeah. And that time he changed it up, showing a little bit more respect. Big risk. Daigo gets a small punish.
What a block by Daigo. Seeing that cross under, oh
Hmm.
wow.
And that was on reaction.
I mean, isn't that what the overhead is for? It's like to go over moves as well, and Daigo's like, no, I'm just gonna hit it with low forward. It's all
Timed it a
good.
little differently. He was looking, he was thinking that might be a smart move from this range.
Well, I mean, that first round might have been a little bit of discount Daigo, but right now he is in full
Yeah,
price
no,
mode right now.
he's looking great. He gathered his data, but yeah, I'm impressed with the way Swilly's been
Ça
playing
fait
so
rire
far.
en
So
plus.
hopefully he can keep that movement going, and it's going to be hard to make Daigo go completely passive, which I think would benefit Swilly's style. Hard to scare the opponent into total passivity.
And it's interesting now. So you can see all of a sudden now Daigo being a little more aggressive with the fireballs, and that is something that Daigo tends to do. He will switch between being a little passive to being a lot more aggressive between games. But again, Swilly is just doing a really good job keeping up with him.
He's hanging in there. He's keeping the pressure on. Daigo's found a few clutch punishes, but Swilly's been making
dommage.
smart decisions.
Dommage.
That was a huge
Big drop.
opportunity, yeah.
And hopefully he's not kicking himself too bad. Another drop.
Aïe, 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 aïe,
A lot of
aïe,
crouching
aïe, aïe, aïe.
Okay.
Nice timing there. A little stutter step into the V skill.
Gets the dash up throw.
And has Daigo in the danger zone here. Smart V trigger or V reversal.
Just push him out.
Tiens,
Oh, and he could have challenged that.
voilà.
Just didn't.
I think it was just another one of those situations where you just don't believe Daigo
Yeah.
will jump in like 3 times in a row like that. And sure enough, Daigo did it.
Daigo getting away with a low sweep, but again, establishing a little more space control. Swilly finds his way in, has the corner, and again, walks up and gets it done. I like that. No tricks.
Again, Daigo now aware of the back dash, forward dash, little mix-up from,
Yeah.
from Swilly.
And he's being very reactive every time Swilly backs off. He's got a button queued up.
Okay, there we go. He's got the combo this time. Full damage.
Burns the EX. Doesn't want to give him the plus frame.
Alors là.
Daigo battling slowly back.
Ah,
That should be
pas
it.
de dommage pour
Really
Dingo.
puts
Mais
one on the board.
c'est pas assez.
Stuff to him. Oh, Daigo
Ah,
knows
ça
scratch.
va, pas de match, ça va.
What could it mean?
It's a tell.
Yeah.
He knows something.
And
Wow.
he's just sweeping into that space. It is very difficult to whip punish that.
Shuku,
Nice short HK.
Hadouken.
Yeah, that's
Woo!
definitely either the
Bah,
catch
dis donc.
comeback tech or just catch, you know, yeah. It's not
Minor,
much damage.
minor punishment. Swilly's got a lot of work to do, but a good start, and has Daigo cornered.
And a lot of meter as well. He's almost at super. He can almost tie this up, and he's almost got a stun. All right, but that's where that V reversal
Yes.
from Daigo came out.
The win conditions were on the board for a minute and are not off the table yet, but now he's going to have to work for it.
Again, that great
Bravo.
big hurricane.
Quasiment
And
bravo.
again, I think that's the product of a
Rien
few
à
reads
dire.
there from Daigo made early on. Beautiful things about about Street Fighter. Some of
Allez,
these great characters can be played in different
j'appuie
ways.
sur pause. Bah, merci d'avoir suivi. N'oublie pas, appuyer comme j'aime, c'est très important. Qu'est-ce que vous pensez pour l'Evo 2016? Et là, dites-moi en commentaire pour, euh, pour l'Evo 2016. Et là, vous bien passez. Ah, merci pour j'aime. Merci beaucoup. Merci encore une fois. Merci pour j'aime. Qu'est-ce que j'ai? Oui. Ben, merci d'avoir suivi. N'oublie pas pour appuyer comme j'aime, c'est très important. Ben, je remercie toutes les personnes qui me regardent sur YouTube. Dites-moi en commentaire pour de live de l'Evo 2016. Allez, je vous souhaite des bonnes soirées. Soyons sages. S- attends. Salut Cyril. Dites-moi en commentaire pour... Merci Cyril pour j'aime. Allez, on se retrouve très vite pour demain matin à la même heure. Allez, bisous à tous. Portez-vous bien. À très vite.